Hey guys, what's going on? Alpha here with another video. In this video today, I just want to say thank you to the viewers, to the subscribers, to the people who don't even know what website they're on right now. Just thanks to everybody for helping this channel get to 50,000 subscribers. It's really amazing. It's more than I could have ever imagined a few years ago when I started this channel out, and I thank you for that. And so what I wanted to do in this video is sort of explain the story or the background of the channel. And let's just jump right in. So the first video I ever made, this goes way back before there was even YouTube or anything like that, was for this baseball game. The tutorial was how to steal home plate in this game, because this was a long time ago, and I don't even remember the game or the console or anything like that. I just remember that there was this baseball game where you either got an achievement or a trophy or whatever it was for stealing home plate in this game. So what you basically had to do was get a really fast person on third base, then you had to do a bunch of different things, and everybody was trying to figure it out at the time. I don't really remember why. But so I sat there and tried a bunch of different things. Like I tried to substitute a fast guy on third base, and you had to kind of like ease him off the base and do some different things like that. And eventually I got it. I was just sitting there and I pressed the button to steal home, and I did it. And I figured, you know what, I should probably make a tutorial for this just to show other people how to do it if other people are trying to figure it out. And that was the first video I ever made. So this was back before there were even capture cards or anything like that. There was no YouTube. There was just this website called Google Videos, which was sort of like Google's precursor to YouTube. It was a website people uploaded a lot of videos for games on, and that sort of thing. So that's what I did. And then, like I said, there were no capture cards. This was back when people were sort of like plugging their consoles into camcorders with the the yellow, red, and white jacks and all that. So what I did was I sort of aimed the camera at the TV a certain way, and I kind of got good at it after a while. I kind of like zooming in and doing different things. And this is, the joke now is, what did you film the video with the potato or something like that? You've seen those, comments before. And for the longest time, that's what people did, because there never used to be, a Game Capture HD or any of those products that are out there now, because nobody made videos of video games. Just nobody ever did it. And so that's what people used to do. So I made this tutorial, and people liked it, and it was fun. And I said, I want to make another one. So, as time went on, I made different videos for different games, mainly like sports games and things like that. Now, fast forward a few years later, this game called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out. Now, this game here, I know a lot of people, rank on Call of Duty now. Now, when that game came out, that created the modern YouTube gaming thing. That's Modern Warfare 2 started that. A lot of the gaming channels that are out there now, a lot of the people who do this sort of thing started with Modern Warfare 2. Because when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, nobody had ever played a game like that before. It was like a first of its kind game. It was just so popular, so many people played it. And so what happened was, right around the time that game came out, Google had bought YouTube a few years before, and they were kind of rolling over everybody's Google account into like a YouTube account or something like that. And so this game came out, and I remember getting it, and I was just blown away. Everybody was just blown away by this game, because there were the kill streaks, the single player, the online. It was just incredible. Because, like I said, nobody had ever played a game like that before. It was a first of its kind. It was amazing. I think it sold like a record amount of copies or whatever it was. It was unbelievable. And so I remember, you'd be sitting there, you go online with your crew or your squad or whatever, and you'd play this, and the thing was always, who could get a nuke, or what kill streaks you'd call in or whatever. Because the year before, Call of Duty World at War came out, and that was, there were just like the 3 preset kill streaks. And talking about Call of Duty World at War, we used to play so much zombies, the original zombies. Now I'm talking about the Nacht der Untoten, very first Call of Duty Nazi Zombies map, before all that complicated stuff they have now. I remember there was like, in like, I think around December 2008 or so, they finally patched the glitches. But for the first couple months there, with Call of Duty World at War, there were these couple glitches or so with the first zombies map that we all used to go in and play. You'd have to like run and jump into a corner, and then you'd sort of, the zombies couldn't get you. Or even if you didn't use the glitches, you try to have, some people have a flamethrower and some people have a ray gun. And we used to have so much fun playing that, and that's really kind of where a lot of things took off. And that was a lot of fun then, really the good old days. And that's what really started people making videos of video games. And so what happened was, and I'll never forget this, there was one night I was playing, with the crew or the squad there, whatever you want to call it, and we were playing on this map. I think it was called Rundown, I'm pretty sure. And I was sniping. Now, when I say sniping, I just want to have a brief aside here, just a quick footnote here. I just want to express my disdain for quickscoping, because when I say I was sniping, I was actually sniping. So what people do, and I hate when people do this in a lot of games, you know, quick scoping is where you kind of zoom in for a second, you shoot or whatever. How is that not cheating? Because think about what you're doing here. So the sniper rifles in games, they're powerful because they are in real life, because they need to go a long distance. And so to reduce or basically to get rid of having the, you know, the inaccuracy that comes from firing from the hip, people figured out in some games if you zoom in for, you know, just quick enough, the game will think you're, you know, trying to aim down range, and will get rid of the sort of the sway of the bullet from firing from the hip, and you also get the extra power that a sniper rifle has. How is that not cheating? I mean, that's like if you got a shotgun and put a sniper scope on it and it shot like a long distance. I mean, how is that not cheating? But whatever, enough with that. So I was legitimately sniping. I was up on this roof on this map called Rundown in Modern Warfare 2, and this was like right, you know, a few months after the game came out. And so I was sniping, and I got, you know, 5 kill streak, 10 kill streak. And eventually I got to where you get the nuke. Remember, I was there and everybody in the lobby was just going nuts because, you know, we're like, oh, he's going to get a nuke or whatever. And for whatever reason, I forgot to put on the nuke kill streak before the game. So I got to the 25 kills and didn't actually have the nuke. And then I think I don't even know how many more kills I got after that. I was just, and I mean, people probably get like hundreds of kill streaks or whatever ridiculous stuff they get now. But at the time when the game came out, it was just crazy. And I looked over at my computer and I happened to be recording. Because this was when, you know, I first started with the capture card, was when this game came out. Because that's really when making videos of video games and gameplays and all that, that's really when it took off, was when Modern Warfare 2 came out. And I had this thing you plug in to record the videos and all that. And I looked over at the computer, and I happened to be recording. And I got this big kill streak. The people were going nuts. It was just this great gameplay. It was the first good gameplay I ever recorded. So I decided right then and there, I'm going to make a new channel. And it's still not this channel, by the way. This was another channel. I said, I'm going to make a new channel where it's just really good gameplays that I do. And, you know, of course, every match can't be like a huge kill streak. So what happened was, I had that. You know, I had the Call of Duty. And a few months after that, Battlefield Bad Company 2 came out. And now, I mean, now that I think about it, 2009 and 2010 were just huge years for games. There were so many good games that came out those years. And the next one was Battlefield Bad Company 2. And I remember getting that, and it was just, again, it was another game that just it blew everybody's mind. Because, I mean, I think the last Battlefield before that was Battlefield 2, which was kind of, you know, like a limited game. And then after that, there was Battlefield 3. So in the middle, you have Battlefield Bad Company 2. And I mean, I remember playing the Arica Harbor, the Port Valdez, you know, the Black Hawks, you know, all that stuff. It was just crazy. We had so much fun playing that. So I started making videos of that game too. So eventually I got to playing GTA. So GTA 4, you know, I played on console and that sort of thing. And eventually I got it on PC, and I played around with the Rockstar editor. Actually, I know it's called Rockstar editor in GTA 5. I think it was just called the video editor in GTA 4. So I started making these GTA movies. And I was kind of good at it. I wasn't that great. I mean, I think they were kind of bad. Well, they weren't that bad. They were okay. And I started trying my hand at making these GTA movies, because this was sort of, you know, a few years after that, there was YouTube, and there was these, you know, different channels where people made movies in GTA. So I started trying to do that, and I tried some different games, and I realized, you know what, I should probably make a new channel where not only do I have the GTA, the Battlefield, the Call of Duty, all that stuff. I kind of learn, you know, from my past experience with the different games and making videos, and just have one solid channel. So I kind of try to improve over time. Because when I think about when I first got started, I used to export these, you know, 10-minute gameplays or so, maybe even shorter, and the file would be like 10 gigabytes, just something ridiculous. And this was back when YouTube used to have like a limit of how big the file could be. I think the rule was it could only be 2 gigabytes in 10 minutes or something like that, or under 10 minutes. And I think now the only limit is probably like the time limit. And then even with that, you can just confirm your account and not have that. But there used to be limits and that sort of thing. And I really had no idea what I was doing. Because of course a 10-minute video shouldn't be 10 gigabytes. That's just ridiculous. But this was before there was all that software and things to record games. And like I said, Modern Warfare 2 came out. That's kind of when I really got started, even though I was doing a lot before then. But that's when a lot of the people on YouTube now really got started, was with Modern Warfare 2. That's when the whole sort of YouTube gaming video thing got started. And that's really where I started making a lot of the videos I made now. So then what I decided was, like I was saying, was I'm going to make this new channel with the GTA videos, the Battlefield, the Call of Duty, the sports, the football, the baseball. I'm just going to put it all into one thing, sort of learn from my past experiences with making these videos. and go for it. So that's how this channel got started, I think 4 years ago. So we're coming up on 4 years ago. So I think in a few days from now, actually, this channel will be 4 years old. So not only did we hit the milestone of 50,000 subscribers, we're also going to hit the milestone of 4 years here in a few days. It's all sorts of exciting stuff. So anyway, I got started with this channel. I started making the GTA videos, all the different things. So I decided, I don't want to get rid of the old stuff. I kind of want to migrate it over. So actually, if you go onto my channel right now, and if you sort the videos old to new, you can see a lot of my old videos. Now, they're not all there because I had, like I said, the first account and the different things like that. I couldn't figure out how to migrate all the videos, but a lot of them are there. So if you look in the description, it'll say original upload date, and then it'll be whatever date it was that I originally uploaded that video. And you can sort of see, sort of like a trip down memory lane, if you will, of older videos and that sort of thing. So then what happened was, time went on, I made those sorts of videos. And so eventually GTA 5 came out in 2013, and that's really where I took off. I really started doing a lot with GTA 5. As you can see now. And so then what happened was I got to play an LCPDFR on PC. Now, if you don't know, LCPDFR is like the precursor to LSPDFR for GTA 4, of course. And I started playing that. I remember that came out, I think, like a really, rudimentary version of it came out in 2009, I believe. And then eventually they sort of built it into this, big thing that it is now. And, I played a lot of that, and I had fun playing it, and I made videos of it. So if you go back on my channel, you can see where I, made videos of LCPDFR and GTA 4 and all that sort of thing. And I wanted to do commentaries of it, but there were just so many people at the time who did, like these Let's Plays of LCPDFR that I decided, I'm going to wait till GTA 5. I'll wait for LSPDFR, and then I'll start doing this. So I made the LCPDFR videos. There's plenty of them on my channel, plenty of GTA 4 stuff. Eventually LSPDFR came out. And just a quick fun fact, I have the first LSPDFR video on YouTube. The first one uploaded to YouTube was actually me. So what happened was, I remember when it came out, I think June 20th of last year it came out. And I remember sitting on the LCPDFR website, and I just kept refreshing the page, and they had the countdown or whatever. It came out, I installed it, played it, and got the video up quick, and I had, the first LSPDFR video on YouTube, and there it was. So eventually I started making commentaries for GTA 5 to sort of get on that scene, if you will, the sort of GTA 5 LSPDFR commentary thing. So I made videos of that. People were receptive to it, which I'm really grateful for. People liked it. And of course, I started making the SWAT team patrol videos and the gunships and all those different things, the GTA 5 movies and all that. And people were receptive to it. People liked it. And I think the 50,000 subscribers is kind of an indicator of it. And it really makes me look back and just think about, how sort of not only lucky I am, but really, really thankful for all you guys, for the viewers, for the subscribers, and everything. Because if someone were to tell me all those years ago, and I made that very first video, the tutorial for that baseball game, that one day there'd be a website called YouTube, and I'd have a channel that's as popular as it is, I probably wouldn't believe them. And I guess for that, I'm very thankful. I thank all you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, and everything, for helping me get to this point. And it's really incredible, and I thank you for that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.